Cents Fairy. A poor girl named Stella lived with her mother. Stella helped her mother by taking the clothes off the clothesline, laying the table, and cleaning her room. One day, Stella's mother fell very ill. Stella heated up some milk and helped her mother drink it. But sadly, there was nothing else in the house for Stella to eat or drink, so she slept hungry. The next day, it was Christmas. Stella went to the church and prayed, "Jesus, please make my mother feel better. Please send your fairy to save my mother." That night, as Stella and her mother slept, God sent his special fairy to bless them. The next morning, Stella saw that her mother was well and healthy. She also found a box full of gold coins on the kitchen table. Now, Stella knew that God had really sent a fairy for her help. She thanked God and also told her mother everything. The singer Pip had a beautiful voice. He was training with a master who encouraged him a lot. Sadly, the master fell ill and died. Pip was heartbroken and stopped singing. Everybody encouraged him to sing, but Pip could not sing. Many months passed. On Christmas, Pip was sitting in his house. Suddenly, a bird started singing. Pip was amazed as the bird sang the tune of his master's favorite song. The bird flew away, and Pip followed it. It reached the garden where Pip and his master practiced. Then the bird turned into an angel. He said, "God loves you and has sent me to tell you not to stop singing." A strange feeling came over Pip. He felt as if his master was there with him and urging him to sing. Pip started singing. From that day onwards, he worked hard, improving on his singing. Pip became a successful singer. Saved by the Snowman. Once there was a family. There was a lot of excitement in the house as it was Christmas. The children made a beautiful snowman who stood facing the house. The children played around him all day. When it became dark, the children went inside the house. The snowman looked through the windows of the house. The Christmas tree was beautifully decorated with lights. However, upon looking closely, the snowman saw that the curtains in the room had caught fire. The snowman could not stop himself. He had to help. He rushed towards the main door. He used the rag to push the bell, and it rang loudly, waking everyone up. The children's parents woke up and saw the fire. The father at once put out the fire. They were all saved, but wondered as to who rang the bell. Sadly, The snowman had melted. But when it snowed again, the children made the snowman again. The old couple. Once there was an old couple. The old man was in poor health, so the woman made cupcakes and sold them in the village market. One day, the woman made the cakes and left for the market as usual. On the way, she stumbled and fell. Her knees got hurt. She could not get up. She cried out in pain. Suddenly, a fairy flying above heard her. She came down and helped the old woman to stand up. Dusting off the dirt from the woman, the fairy touched the woman's wounds and they were healed at once. The woman was very thankful. She had nothing but her cakes to give in appreciation. So she gave the fairy some cakes. The old woman invited the fairy to come home for Christmas. So, on Christmas, the fairy visited the woman's house. But she came with many fairies. They healed the old man as well.
Thanks for watching. Do like, share, subscribe to Sahil Book House.